habits or things I do to relieve stress and recharge. This is how I reset after a long day or a long week. So I have figured out small practical things that work for me, and those things help me relieve my stress. And then I've decided to come and share them with you guys today. So over time, I've had to figure out and learn how to be very intentional, about resetting, self recovery, and all of that. And I love that for myself. Yeah. So sometimes we think that stress will just magically, disappear, but it doesn't really do that. So at the end of the day, at the end of the week, if you don't do something like intentionally about the stress that you're feeling or something, it doesn't just go away. So you have to do something. If not, you'll carry that same stress, into the next day, into the next week, and it will just keep going on and on and on and on and on. So if you've been feeling, drained or mentally all over the place lately, this video is for you. I'm sure you will learn one or two things, one or two new habits that will make a very big difference in your life. Let's get into it. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Princess Akari, and this channel is all about helping you become the best version of yourself. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. So the very first small habit, or would I say the thing that I do to relieve stress is, drum roll, journaling and brain dumping. Yes, yep, journaling and brain dumping. So my dear ladies and gentlemen, I'm always writing, I'm always journaling. So when my mind feels, messy, or I have some sort of like mental stress, I write. I just grab a notebook, pour everything out, what's stressing me, what's on my mind. Sometimes I even scribble, like I just like draw, just writing random stuff and drawing random stuff. And I believe that that helps my brain. So it's like I'm decluttering stuff in my brain. And I know that some people buy coloring books, nowadays, and try to color on those coloring books. So you can try that too. So buy a coloring book, buy a journal, anything. Just try to scribble, write things down. Those things have been really helpful to me, and I believe that they are also helpful to a lot of people as well. So sometimes if I don't want to make a mess on like pen and paper, I just use my iPad and I just keep drawing circles and drawing circles. I know this looks like play, or it looks like child's play, but it actually helps. So writing, scribbling, and everything in that group, helps me feel better. And sometimes when I actually take time to write down things that are stressing me out, I'll start processing it like, oh, I didn't even realize that, such and such and such was stressing me. Anyway, you should try journaling or brain dumping today and let me know how it goes. It works for me and it might work for you. So the next thing that helps me relieve stress is my stress relief tools. Another drum roll. So I already showed you guys one of those stress relief tools earlier, some weeks back. That's the back massager. I have gotten the sister version of that massager, but this one is mainly for my eyes. So this is the Bob and Brad Eye Oasis 2 eye massager. As a tech girly who is almost always staring at my screen, my laptop, my phone every day, all day during my waking hours, this has come in handy so many times. Honestly, this thing is a lifesaver. So it's such a small thing, like when you look at it, such a small thing, but it feels like a mini spa session at home. It's perfect for relaxing and just chilling after a long day. So it helps me improve circulation around my eyes, and then it eases that tired, that heavy feeling that I get after working all day, especially looking at my screen and doing meetings. So one thing I love about this massager is it's very versatile. I use it for different things. Sometimes in the morning when I wake up, just to wake my eyes up. Sometimes, during work hours or in between when I've been staring at my screens for too long. Or at night when I'm trying to wind down before bed, I use it. And then it gives this gentle massage that instantly relaxes the muscle around my eyes. So I noticed that it really helps with eye strain and those tension headaches that usually come when I stare at my screen for so long. So it helps with those kinds of headaches as well. And it's very customizable. It has different modes, it has different intensity levels, so you can pick whatever feels right for you. Another thing I really enjoy is the warmth. You can actually adjust the temperature. It's a warm, like it has its warm compressed feeling. It's very, very comforting, especially before I sleep. But if you don't like heat or anything about warmth, it has a removable cooling gel mask to provide effortless relief from headaches, eye strain, and puffiness. So it's like two in one. Two in one package. So as you guys can see, it's super, super portable and it's very cute. And it comes in this bag, in this small pouch. You can take it anywhere. I can put it in my bag. It's super easy to carry around. It's perfect for like train trips, airplane trips, or even just using it at home. It's very tiny. It also comes with some really thoughtful details like, built-in white noise and music options. I love music. Yeah, I like that. So I can connect my phone and just play my own playlist or play like a podcast via Bluetooth instead of the built-in sounds that comes with it. So this is such a very good investment, especially if you deal with like eye strain, headaches, or you just want, a little something at home. It's one of those things that you don't realize you need until you actually try it. So go try it. So I'll leave the link to this eye massager in the description box and also in the comments. It will be pinned. Please check them out. I also have a discount code for 10% off. So say thank you, Princess. You're welcome. Anyway, the next small habit I do to release stress is to have something I call the do nothing time. So I literally schedule time to do nothing. I schedule time for almost everything. So this is just, I'm not doing anything. I'm not reading. I'm not scrolling online. I'm not working. I'm not multitasking. I'm not talking to anybody. I just sit and stare and breathe. Sometimes I lie down. It can be quite tempting, to start thinking about like things that you have to do, pending items. And it's also very tempting for me to also, reach my phone. But I try to stay focused and just listen to like brown noise or calming music or take a quiet walk without my phone. You might need to get used to just, being silent, sitting in silence, lying down in silence, taking a walk in silence. But that silence helps. So keep practicing, you get a hang of it. And it might be quite uncomfortable at first, but if you get used to it, it'll be really good. And it just trains your body to slow down. Sometimes when I don't want silence, I use that my do nothing time, that schedule, to rewatch maybe like comfort content on YouTube, Netflix, or Disney Plus. A lot of times it's just playing in the background, to be honest, and I realize that I quickly fall asleep when that is happening. So yeah, these are the few things that help me reset after a long day, after a long week. Sometimes these are the small ones. Sometimes I do big things like maybe a full spa day or disappearing for like a getaway weekend. But I don't have that kind of time or even that kind of money all the time for those kinds of things. So I realized that I just need to create like small moments within my life that help me breathe again, that help me just chill, relax. I've come to terms with the fact that at this point in my life, I may not be able to eliminate stress completely. So I just try to manage it as best as I can. So the more I manage it, the better I show up for the things that I do when I get busy again. It just helps me prevent burnout, to be honest. Maybe for you, journaling might help. It will help your stress relief, or maybe it's going for a drive with no destination. I know someone that does this, or even taking a long hot shower in silence or cold shower. Whatever gives you that small moment of peace, please protect it. So if something in this video resonated with you, tell me in the comments. I want to know what's one small thing you do to recharge after a long day or a long week. I'd really love to hear your ideas because I'm always looking for new ways to unwind, new ways to rest, new ways to recover. Yeah, so and if this video gave you that tiny nudge to slow down, maybe it's a sign. Or give you that nudge to try something new for yourself, let me know as well. Don't forget to like my video, share it with your friends and family, and subscribe to my channel. All right, I'll see you in the next one. But until then, please take care of yourself this week. Bye.